day everyone. Welcome back to our math class. For today's lesson we're going to learn about estimating lengths in meters. Let's start. I have here example on how to estimate lengths in meters. The first one is City and Chinese estimate the length of a bench in the cafeteria. Janice uses her arm span. Again, what is the measurement of our arm span? It is, to estimate the length, and one arm span is about 1 meter. Again, the length or the measurement of our arm span is 1 meter. Janice estimates that the bench is about 4 meter long. Here are a picture about Janice measuring the bench of the cafeteria. It's about 4 meter long. Janice also uses a meter ruler or a meter rule to measure the bench. The bench is 3 meter long. When you estimate or when you measure the bench in actual size, or if you're going to use a measuring tool, it is 3 meter long. Estimating length is how to guess the actual length of an object without measuring tool. Estimating means you're just guessing the actual length of an object without using measuring tools. The error in the estimation is 1 meter because the arm span measures 4 meter, while when you're going to measure it using the meter rule, it is actually 3 meter long. The error estimation is 1 meter. 4 minus 3 is 1. Two word problems. Open your book on page 168 and let's answer all together your do and learn. Again, please open it on 168. Let's go. The do and learn number 1. For this one, you're going to complete the model and solve the word problem. Let's read the word problem. Sam is 145 tall, while Susan is 7 centimeters shorter than Sam. We're going to find out how tall is Susan. Susan is 7 centimeters shorter than Sam. Let's look at the model. The yellow bar describes Sam's height. It is 145, while we're going to look for Susan's height. Susan's height is 7 centimeters shorter. What are we going to do? 145, we're going to subtract 7 to it. 145 minus 7 is equal to 138. Good job. Now that we know the height of Susan, Susan is 138 centimeters tall. Answer your exercise from pages 170 to 171. Open your book on 170. For letter A, Ravi walked 60 meters and 20 centimeters from his house to a library. So Ravi is walking 60 meters to 20 centimeters from his house going to the library. Then he walked 82 meters and 55 centimeters from the library to a food center. So the question here is how many meters did he walk altogether? So can you see the keyword here? So we say altogether, it means we're going to plus. So first we're going to draw a model to solve the problem. So we have 60 meter and 20 centimeter from the library plus 82 meters and 55 centimeter. So first we're going to add 60 meter and 20 centimeters from the library and 82 meters and 55 centimeters to the food center. So we're going to add the centimeters first. So the centimeters that we have is 75 centimeters. Now we're going to add the meter, which is 60 plus 82. So we have 142 meters and 75 centimeters. So he walked 142 meters and 75 centimeters all together. Okay, so you can pause this video so you can write the answers. Okay, so let's move on to letter B. For letter B, a blue ribbon is 1 meter and 25 centimeters long, and while the red ribbon is 80 centimeters longer than the blue ribbon. So we're going to find out how long is the red ribbon. So it says that 80 centimeters longer than the blue ribbon. So let's draw the model. So we have blue ribbon, which is 1 meter and 25 centimeters. And the red ribbon is 80 centimeters longer. So we're going to find out how many or how long does the red ribbon have. So we're going to write 1 meter and 25 centimeter plus 80. So we're going to add first the centimeters, which is 25 plus 80. So 25 plus 80 is how many? 105. Very good. Since 100 is equivalent to 1 centimeter, we're going, since 100 centimeters is equal to 1 meter, we're going to add 1 meter into the meter. So we have 2 now, and then 105, right? So 5 centimeters. So the red ribbon is 2 meters and 5 centimeters long. Did you get it? Again, so 25 centimeters plus 80 centimeters. So we're going to add them. So it is 25 plus 80 is equal to 105 centimeters. Since we have 100, since 100 is equivalent to 1 meter, so we're going to add the 1 in the meter. So 1 will become 2 meters and 5 centimeters. Next, we're going to solve the problem. So Mrs. Teo uses 128 meters of cloth to make curtains, while Mrs. Wong uses 264 meters of cloth to make banners. So how much cloth do they use altogether? So the question here is how much cloth do they use altogether? So we're going to write the question, and next is the given information, which is Mrs. Taya uses 128 meters of cloth to make curtains, And Mrs. Wong uses 264 meters of cloth to make banners. So we're going to write the given information. Now that we are done with the question and the information, we're going to plan the problem. So Mrs. Theo's cloth is 128 meters, right? So you're going to write 128 to Mrs. Theo's cloth and 264 meters cloth to Mrs. Wong. So we're going to add and then we're going to find out what is the answer. If we're going to solve it, so number sentence, we're going to write it in number sentence. It is 128 plus 264 is equal to blank. So if we're going to answer the question, Mrs. Teo uses 128 meters of cloth to make curtains, and Mrs. Wong uses 264 meters of cloth to make banners. So we're going to add them all together. So they use 392 meters of cloth altogether. So again, they use 392 meters of cloth altogether. So if we're going to check the problem, so 392 again. So 392 meters is longer than 128 meters and 264 meters. So the answer here is reasonable. Okay, so good job. So did you understand our... So for your homework, I want you to answer page 169. Okay, again, for your homework, please answer page 169. Okay, thank you. That is very fun. And that's all for today. Have a good day. Bye.